Hey there, friends. My name is Alyssa Crane. I'm a certified HR leader, author, and chief talent strategist at Powerhouse Talent. But even more importantly, I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and meaningful careers. That's right. In this podcast, we're going to dig in to how to escape those legacy behaviors, spark a cultural metamorphosis, and change the energy of our organizations. So if you're allergic to that stuffy, robotic employee experience that has plagued organizations for far too long, and if you have an obsession with heart-centered employer branding, then we're going to be fast friends. So let's do this, people. It's time to spread peace, love, and meaningful careers. This episode is brought to you by Land Your Brand. Land Your Brand is our employer branding, training, and blueprint. So this is our proven methodology packaged up, simplified with plug and play tools to help you and your organization go from having no employer brand strategy all the way to rocking it with this system. And the best part is, at the end, you can complete our exam and become a Powerhouse certified employer brand strategist. So you can learn more at powerhousetalent.ca and check out Land Your Brand. All right, so enough about that. Let's get this party started. And today we are talking about the tension that has been building in HR for far too long. And this is a tension that I have talked about for a number of years, and it is very, very pronounced during the pandemic. And we are seeing it with, mass resignations and so many of our employees understanding that life is short. You get one kick at the can and you really want to live well. And so they are spending this time, now that they have a lot more time on their hands, or at least have had a lot more time on their hands in the last year and a half, they've spent that time self-reflecting. And you know what? If they are the only ones who were self-reflecting, and I shouldn't say they, because we have all been self-reflecting as humans. I know I certainly have, and my life and lifestyle will have and definitely will continue to change. And so have your employees. But if that is all that is happening, and we as employers and as organizations, if we are not self-reflecting as to how we show up in the world and how we represent our workplaces and how we build our workplaces, then I think that there is a real missed opportunity here. So let's use this time to really dig deep and do the inner work. And so what does that actually look like? Well, when clients call Powerhouse, it's often regarding challenge finding talent. And, so they think employer branding would be the answer. And employer branding, and certainly being an employer brand strategy and employee experience strategy firm, I'm a big fan of employer branding. But I'm very quick to tell prospective clients that the way I look at this discipline is a little different. I don't look at it as an exercise in career site beautification. I don't look at it as selling the illusion and the smoke and mirrors and just prettying up the external optics. I look at it as a real opportunity to do the inner work. And so if you have not gone on a journey of organizational self-discovery and crystallizing your employee value proposition, and again, whether you do that with an agency or whether you do that on your own, the moral of the story is just do it, then you are probably throwing effort in random directions. Because what an an EVP project does is it really provides clarity as to who you are as an employer, who you want to be, and how you show up in the world. And from there, you can build out your employer brand strategy and really map these experiences throughout the full employee life cycle, bringing cohesion and really this holistic, intentional, exceptional experience to your workplace. But without that clarity, again, you're throwing all of this effort in random directions, and it's no wonder we do not have this, strong reputation. We do not have this really sound identity in market because we haven't taken the time to really uncover who we are, who we want to be, and how we show up in the world. So how I recommend to do this work is not in a vacuum. A lot of folks have, in the past looked at these exercises as one that HR can facilitate on its own or an agency can facilitate in a vacuum. And I'm actually not a believer of that mindset at all. I believe, and whether it's EVP, whether it's a change in your benefits plan, whether it's figuring out your work style, I believe that the future and the here and now for progressive employers is a co-created employee experience. So this week, what I wanted to talk to you about was, using this period of self-reflection that the world is undergoing and using that as something your organization is also undergoing, and self-reflecting as to how you show up in the world as an employer. And is it really who you want to be? Is there a strong identity mapped to your reputation in market? What are you known for? How easy is it to ignite employee pride within your existing workforce? Or is it this soul-sucking generic employee experience that does not create the glue needed to weather the storms of wars for talent or other sort of labor crises that can occur? That glue helps cement people into your organization because it's a stronger bond than just that of, a total rewards package. There's something deeper, anchoring them to that organization, helping you retain that institutional knowledge to weather these storms. So I hope I've inspired you to do the inner work. Again, when I look around the world, and even when I think about my own existence and really, what's occupied my mind for the last year and a half. And to be honest with you, far before that as well, it's what do I want to get out of life? And so we should be asking the exact same questions as employers. What are we trying to achieve here? What do we want this employee experience to mean? What do we want to be known for in the marketplace? How do we want to treat our employees? What identity do we want to build that is so strong, that is synonymous with us as an employer? If you're not asking these hard questions and you're not honestly answering them, then I think this is a missed opportunity. And I would encourage you to not miss it and to do this critical work. All right. And I just want to reinforce this last point again, because if you do this work and you do it in a vacuum, again, I do think it's a wasted opportunity. It's all about this co-created employee experience. It's all about fostering community at work. And we can't do that alone. We need to come together as a team and map out what we want to get out of this mission we are on. And so engage your employees in this process. They will be your advocates. They will help you with adoption, and they will show you the way forward, my friends. All right. So thanks for listening. As always, I am wishing you peace, love, and meaningful careers. Have a good one. Well, there you have it, friends, and there's more where that came from. So I want you to hop on over to powerhousetalent.ca to learn more about how we can work together and grab some of our awesome freebies, from our fun and engaging online programs to our full service employer branding and employee experience strategy practice. Powerhouse Talent is the place to be if you are looking to power up. So until next time, wishing you peace, love, and meaningful careers.